Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Strifium, and welcome back to another Misfits Racing League highlights video. We are back this week for it's the French Grand Prix, and to take you guys through the highlights this week to kick things off, it is the European grid. We hope you enjoy these few highlights we picked out. Hurricane on pole position. That's Vettel lining up next to him in the racing point. Of course, Kaibaccini rounding out your top three here. Well, we have the lights on now. A little bit of a desync there. Eyes on the Ferrari right now. Engines are revving here. The lights are out, but the cars aren't away. The Ferrari leading us away here in Paul Ricard. It's Le Castellet. It's France, and we're away here for the Grand Prix. It's round 5 for the European grid. We have a great start here, but there's already such a shuffle coming down into turn 1. Who's going to have the best line in right now? There's a shuffle of positions coming through. There's a McLaren. That's Jamie on the inside. There's a little bit of debris, a Red Bull wide, and some end plates flying off, and some carnage for the advertisement signs. Coming down into turn 3 though. Turn 4 now.
Oh,
ooh,
and there's Jamie. He's run into the back of Bars, I do believe. I'm not sure which Williams it was, but neither McLaren having a good start here, and we do have an early safety car. Here are the two Alpha Tauris side by side down into turn 1. Steph flying past him. And it's Steph off in turn 2 though, so he's going to rejoin the track, and it's Bevisk who's going to benefit from this. They're side by side now. Bevisk, the inside line, down into turn 3. Ahead, and Sasso behind is just reserving it. He has another, and there's Gadwin wide into this long right-hander of turn 11, and Sasso straight up the inside. That's no conviction coming in the inside in the Haas, but he's gone wide as a result. Not really expecting that Mercedes there. And who's going to win out here? Extreme sliding all over the place. Here comes Cotters. He's going to get the Mercedes, it would seem, but they...
Vettel's retired out of this race. That is a safety car deployed coming out of turn 9. It looks like he may have cooked it, and something has happened to that racing point.
He is left-hand wall. Racing pack, but also he needs the pit anyway.
Gadwin and Jake. Gadwin getting through on the racing point on the pit straight. Very neat move from him coming down into turn 1. Now Ruben with a move on Jake coming down into turn 8. He is through, switching over to the inside now. Cleanly done from him. Steph getting a look at the racing point as well, and Jake unsettled here. Wheel-to-wheel fighting with him coming down into turn 10. It looks like it's going to be Steph getting straight ahead of Jake through into turn 10.
Drivers can get a set of mediums, or it might be a case of Gadwin and Steph going on to hards to the end.
Wheel
Well,
to
I'd imagine
wheel.
mediums.
Steph on the rears of the South African. That's the Ferrari defending down into turn 8. Around the inside. Is Steph going to get it done around the outside? What a move. He does have DRS. Jumping back to Gadwin, though. He's got a good run. That's Tim falling out of third position. The Finn in the Mercedes for a change. Normally see him in that Red Bull, but of course that is Dirk and Cotters' position here in the EU grid. Now Crampy's taking a 3-second time penalty as well. Kaibaccini, the one who's lost the most here, 7 slots, makes a move up the inside of the pit straight down into turn 1, clean ahead into the braking zone for these drivers. Hurricane on XTXP, he is not giving up on this Williams at all. He has a great launch coming out of the turn 15 here. DRS overtake, doesn't even need to use the battery that much. Alongside now, coming down the pit straight, and he's ahead before we even get to the pit exit coming into turn 1.
Is this going to pull him past down into turn 1? You can see the speed of the Ferrari up the inside, no questions about it. He is up into 4th. A little bit of a slide out of the first corner, and now Jake with an excellent run out of turn 2 slots himself back into P4 for the time being. So this could be a battle we see bubble over towards the end of the race on very similar tires. So
Kaibaccini's caught this as well, and he might throw a monkey wrench in this equation.
DRS with the AlphaTauri, he's up into 7th place. Where is Gadwin going to come into this equation? Into turn 1 it comes.
It doesn't look like either of them are taking prisoners. Gadwin on the inside out of 2, overtaking full swing, and he's going to get that Haas on the inside into turn 3. Yeah, it's going to be tough for those drivers ahead on these older tires, but somebody who it isn't tough for is Gadwin. He's on the outside of Steph coming through turn 10. Steph taking a little bit too much of that inside there.
These last few laps, but here goes Ruben around the outside of Tim into turn 10. Both cars on the same tire, no advantage there. Ruben braving it out with ERS enabled throughout the entire turn. He's staying around the outside of turn 11. And he's coming out on top in P2 into turn 12 now. Up the inside, and it's now Tim fighting his way around the outside to retake P2. But they're still side by side, going down now into turn 14, the penultimate corner.
These guys
and it's
are
Tim
all
edging
screwed.
ahead.
These guys. Oh, and Hurricane went on the inside of Jake, and Jake has taken out Hurricane on a result of, I don't even think he saw him there, but now Hurricane, I don't believe he has damage, but he's lost some time. He's lost 5 seconds to these drivers ahead, and Ruben now along the outside, coming through turn 1, a switch back to the inside here. It doesn't look like he's going to have the move
At this moment in time. And this train is now 4 cars long. Here goes Hurricane past the racing point of Jake. He's up into 4th place. He's now behind his teammate.
I don't think it's going to be long before Hurricane dispatches of either of these drivers ahead now. The big question was, what's he going to be able to do about XTXP?
Another 3 seconds.
Oh, no. Hate to see that, that's for sure. These two Ferraris leading the championship right now. Hurricane on top, Ruben in P2 in this championship. Right now, they're wanting to get as many points as they can as a unit here. Hurricane on the rear of Ruben has a little bit of an issue. That's going to be Jake getting through. What on earth has gone on there?
Yeah, Hurricane, I think he was about to rear end, if not touching the rear end of Ruben, who's up the inside. He's made it more successfully now into turn 8. And that's Ruben up into P2. But yeah, he's getting close. As that's Hurricane past Jake into turn 9. But yeah, Hurricane nearly rear-ending Ruben. He had to back out, and that allowed Jake to just swing around the outside and take the position.
This is a wild battle for podiums. Wild, wild battle for podiums here in France, and this is what you want to see. The Ferrari on the inside through turn 11. That's going to be Hurricane saying, no way, Tim. Get the heck out of here. Ruben now is going to be in a good opportunity here. We'll see if team dynamics come into play, and I believe they will. As it's always the South African bragging to me about how the Ferraris are doing so well right now. But of course, all wanting to win races at the end of the day. Everyone here will see what Hurricane's able to do on exit here. And it's just going to be a smooth sailing by the South African into second position.
A 3-second gap fairly easily. And he's already got it pretty much. Ruben and Tim, neither of them have penalties. But Jake now up into 4th. He does have 6 seconds worth of penalties.
This gap. How are the penalties going to play out here? It is the last lap of this race, and here we go. The Ferrari coming through turn 7. Such a tire difference. You can see the traction. You can see the speed. Overtake. DRS now in full swing. Easing on by ahead of XTXP, who has had one heck of a drive there in the Williams.
He's going to take the top spot of this podium.
He's absolutely flying down this pit straight now. He crosses the line first here in France. XTXP now crossing the line. He crosses second after penalties get handed through, and that's going to be Ruben jumping both of them. The South African with his second win this season. He did it in Monaco, and he's done it again here in Le Castellet. The South African Ferrari winning it again this season. Wow, what a drive.